everybody. Welcome to our new online version of Ethics and Values. I know things have been pretty crazy lately. Schools, been moved online. A lot's going on. I want to let you know if anything's going on, if you get sick, if you're having trouble getting access to Canvas or, internet access, just please let me know. I want to try to make this as painless as possible. I also want you to know I'm here for you. So if you want to chat about anything, we can do a Zoom chat or talk on Google Hangouts. The purpose of this video is to let you know the changes that I've made to the course to bring it online. So as you can see, I've pulled up here, this is our course schedule or our Canvas course. I've gone in and I've remade the syllabus to accommodate the changes. So just going through some of the changes you'll see here. If you look over here at our virtual office hours, instead of having in-person office hours, I'm going to make sure I'm sitting by my computer Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 12 to 1 p.m. And you can talk to me on Google Hangouts through your Morgan email. So if you go log in your Morgan email, you should be able to see a little thing on the side that shows you how to do Google Hangouts. If you are having a hard time figuring it out, email me and I can be the one to message you. But that's a good way to do it. If you prefer to talk on Zoom or some other video conferencing thing, we can sort that out. But for now, I'm just going to make it by Google Hangouts. You can always send me an email. Other changes I made, we are no longer going to have any more pop quizzes. I'm going to count the quizzes we already did, but I'm not going to add any new ones. Instead of that, I've added in what's called reading reflections, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Let's see. So pretty much what I've done is, let's go down, I'm scrolling down to our course schedule. You can see that I have revised it. So what we're doing next week, which is the week right after spring break, week 10, I basically moved what we were doing on week 8 to week 10. So if you already did your discussion board on the racial contract or on Young's 5 Faces of Oppression, you're good to go, at least for that. So basically what we're going to do this week, we're doing the 2 readings, Charles Mills, the racial contract, and Iris Marion Young, 5 Faces of Oppression. Since I already went over the racial contract in class, I'm not going to make a video lecture for that. But I have made a video lecture for Iris Marion Young's The 5 Faces of Oppression, and I'll show you how to find that on Canvas in a minute. You're still going to be doing your discussion boards like you always have been, so that hasn't changed. So your question for considerations are going to be due this Wednesday, 3:25 by midnight. Your responses to other students are due Friday, 3:27 by midnight. One thing I've added in, since we're not in class, is each week, in addition to your discussion boards, you're going to be doing what I'm calling a reading reflection. All right, so now I'm going to show you on the actual Canvas modules page where to find these things. So if we go to the home page of Canvas, we scroll all the way down. Again, this is all stuff we did previously in the course. All right, here we go. Here's the module. My page is still loading. Oops. Okay, hold on, I'm getting there. All right, here's our module we're on right now. You can see I've organized it by readings, PowerPoints, video lecture, and assignments. And all of this will be written out in an email that I'm going to send to you. So here you can see the readings for this week. Charles Mills, The Racial Contract, Young, The 5 Faces of Oppression. Here's the PowerPoints that I'm using that are made available for you to go over those readings. I've also made a video lecture of, which is basically this, my sort of giving you a reading of going over the PowerPoint for you, a video lecture. So I have it, there's 2 versions of it. If you click this one is made through Panopto, which is a software that's provided by the university. You can just click into it and go ahead and play it. The other link is available. I made it available on YouTube in case you're having a hard time getting it to play in Canvas. So you can click on either one, and that will take you to the video lecture. Sorry, this is taking a minute to load. Okay. And then finally, you can see, so here's our responses to classical theories of liberty, freedom, and fairness. Here's readings, PowerPoints, video lecture. Again, these are the same things, just different ways of accessing them. And here's assignments. You have our discussion board, which is normal. And this week I'm asking you to do a reading reflection on this. So again, this is just something you're going to click into. You're going to read it, and then you're going to submit it on Canvas. So what I'm asking you to do this week is to read Iris Marion Young's article, The 5 Faces of Oppression. In her article, she identifies 5 different ways that people experience oppression. These include exploitation, marginalization, powerlessness, cultural imperialism, and violence. And for the reading reflection that you're going to do for this week, I'm asking you to define and to identify examples of each of the 5 faces of oppression. For each type of oppression, I would like you to do the following. A, provide a definition in your own words of what Young means by it. And B, give at least 2 examples of this type of oppression. These examples can be, from your own life, from a friend's life, from history, current events, or just something you can think of. It should be about 1 to 2 pages, types, Times New Roman, 1-inch margins, all that normal stuff. And again, this is due Friday by midnight. So these are the new changes we've made to the class. Pretty much we're going to be in the rhythm every week of doing you're going to be doing readings. I'm going to give you voiced PowerPoints or PowerPoint video lectures. And you'll also have a discussion board and a reading reflection. So that's the new sort of habit we're going to get into. And please let me know if you have any questions, and I'm going to try to, keep in touch with you all virtually. All right. Have a good one, guys.